So I'm telling you right now, pretty much everybody involved in the making of this film can kiss my entire. Hey everyone, this is the Movieman, fellow cinephile, popcorn addict, and emerging film critic, coming to you with reliable recaps, reviews, and reactions. And today I am coming to you all with my out of the theater, in the theater thoughts, this time for They Will Kill You. All I know is this is the type of film where I know there's going to be a lot of people that are just going to say, it's. There are a lot of people who are just going to say, like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, just have fun because it's fun, and I had fun, and look, if you, if that's what works for you, have at it. This film is the definition of aura farming and nothing else, okay? So if that works for you, then you're probably gonna have a great time. Me, I can't even begin to really make sense of what I just saw. I am so completely aggravated. And you know what? I don't know what it is about March. It's the same thing last year. I was doing so well with the films I was seeing. I was doing okay. Everything was good for the most part. And then all of a sudden we hit March and I saw Death of a Unicorn. And then it's the same thing. I hit March and I saw The Bride, and I was just like, oh, okay, here it is. We have circled right back around. And somehow I've been subjected to further punishment this March. It's like, before we ended this off completely, we had to subject me to this. And I'm not even being funny when I say, like, I don't really know what to make of this. Let me just say this. What I've realized very quickly is that Zazie Beetz is not the actress for me. I try to support my black actors and actresses, but I'm going to be I never watched Atlanta. She was fine in Joker, but I'm going to be honest. Never really was cool with the Harder They Fall, Stagecoach Mary, her being cast as that character, the whole colorism of it all. Never was a fan of that. And even when it came to Deadpool 2, even though I didn't hate her in that role, that character, if we were going to reverse the domino appearance, that role should have gone to someone also dark-skinned. So it was just like, I've never really been that enthused by her, and those experiences made it worse. And I think watching this film is just whatever her acting style is or vibe or whatever, it just doesn't work for me. And I'm gonna be honest, it's like there's a part of me that appreciates horror comedy and a little bit of camp, but after this, I think I might have to give it a break, because the entire tone of this film was so goofy and over the top, and I understand that was likely the point, but I'm tired of the eat the rich storylines. I'm tired of the demonic vibes, like Long Legs, Psycho Killer, this, Ready or Not 2. I'm over it. This was stupid AF. It was obnoxious. It was irritating. I didn't all the fights. After a certain point, I got on my phone, and if you know me, I don't get on my phone when I'm at the movies. I don't. And it was about an hour in. This is only like an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 35 minutes. And I was just like, all right, I'm out. It's just like the acting and performances, that was poor. There was a really interesting kind of plot twist early that I thought I was going to like, but then it just was like, this is just too dumb for me. I can't think of a better way to say it. I thought this was horrendous. And honestly, for me, it felt like some kind of weird hybrid of Ready or Not and Kill Bill and maybe a couple other films I can't really think of. And it was just like, I never understood why all these things were supposed to work together. I didn't like it at all. I did not like it at all. And on the surface, it seemed like it would have things I enjoyed. The gore was interesting, and the intensity and the fight sequences, that was fine at first, but then after a certain point, I was just like, why am I still here? Why am I going through this? Why am I being subjected to this? And I could argue that there are probably worse films, but I can't say there's been a film outside of The Bride, which I clearly walked out on, that has put me in this bad of a mood. And I don't like saying that because I didn't have high expectations for this, but I'm like, okay, despite the perception by some, I am a go with the flow, have fun type of person, but there's a certain type of fun that works for me, and this is the kind where it's just like we just doing whatever, and at some point it's just like I need more than that.
Can you come up with something else?
It's just fun, just ain't enough for me. Like it has to at least work on some other levels, and just too much of this. It was just too obnoxiously stupid for me to even enjoy. If you don't know, I'm not a profane person, but this is the type of film that makes me just want to use profanity, like all up and through this video. Like I can feel it pulsating, like in my vocal cords. I'm not going to do it, but I really want to. I just know I'm tired, I'm frustrated, I'm irritated, I'm annoyed. The only solace is in knowing that I got to see this early. I'm gonna get my review out, and life will go on, and I will move on to hopefully a better film. But as far as this, absolutely 100% no for me. So, once again, this is the Movieman signing off, and I guess I'll see you at the movie.